So today is April 21st. I'm gonna keep this video as short and informational as possible. On this channel, we have talked about areas of support. So basically the most opportune times to buy stocks or contracts, whatever you buy. We've talked about interest rates, why I believe they're gonna rise with inflation, why I believe inflation is gonna be more than moderately high at this next report we get on May 12th. We talked about all those types of things. Now you got to ask yourself, where do you put the money? You don't go chasing high growth stocks because we've talked about how high interest rates affect those types of companies. The more expensive it is to borrow money, the less money a company can make if they got to borrow a lot of money. That's high growth stocks. You flip that to the other side, you say, well, if you raise rates and people paying more money, who's the beneficiary of that? Banks. So that's why I like banks. That's why I've been buying banks. That's why I've been buying contracts on banks. Then you say, cool, what else? What else is going on in the world? You got a $2 to $4 trillion infrastructure bill that Democrats want to pass. Republicans want the bill too. They just want to spend a little bit less money. What's new? So you say, dang, what's infrastructure? Roads, bridges, highways, railroad stations, all that stuff. Simple and easy. Then you say, well, dang, what else? Man, I just went and filled up my tank. It didn't cost more than it cost in a couple years. Oh, gas prices going up. Let me get some of that. Gas prices going up. Gas oil companies obviously gonna benefit from that. So you start buying stocks and contracts on those companies. You look at the last, you think, oh, that's not enough. You talk about inflation. We had multiple stimulus bills that, man, that was a daggone vet calling me. I'd have forgot going. I had a whole appointment today. I'd have missed the whole appointment. Anyway, let's get back into it. So we've had something be done that was never done before. We've had multiple bills worth trillions of dollars passed, the stimulus packages. There's an influx of money pumped into this economy. You look at inflation, the last report, March data released in April, said that we had an overall 2.6% inflation. The Fed has been targeting 2% on an average. So sometimes we might get 2.3, sometimes we might get 1.6, whatever. So when people see 2.6, they say, oh, that's good. The Fed wanted inflation. We know we passed stimulus bills. 2.6 ain't bad. The stimulus bill had been passed, mid to late March. So you wouldn't really quite see the inflation there yet. Energy, we just talked about gas. Inflation there was like 22%. Nothing even happened yet. People ain't even outside yet. Country's still on lockdown. Imagine once they come off. Imagine once the summertime hit. Like what, 25-30% of Americans are fully vaccinated. 1 out of 4 Americans, or 1 out of 4 citizens in wealthy countries are vaccinated, fully vaccinated. Where do you think that's going? People about to be fully vaccinated. They targeting 70% of the population to be vaccinated for herd immunity. You do have less fortunate companies who really, or less fortunate countries who really struggling with the pandemic right now. We got Democrats in office. You think they're gonna sit there and let them just struggle? No, they're going to just hand them all them vaccines they got. Look at what we're doing with the immigration stuff down in Central America. Biden want to get them billions of dollars to fix our problem, fix their problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just like, it's not hard. The only thing you need to know in the investor world is if something is near support. All support is what we've talked about in previous videos. 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 20-day moving average, Bollinger Bands. That's all you need to know, because you've already done the analysis of forward projections. When you just live in your regular life, you see gas prices going up, oil going up, all that stuff going up. Somebody's benefiting from that. You just need to figure out who the companies is and just invest in them if they at or near support. And you do truly believe that the full projection on them is that they're going to have profitable earnings reports. They're going to benefit heavily from the things that we talked about here. Like, I don't make this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I just buy it, let it sit. I just buy my contracts and let them sit. I don't really get into the short turnaround stuff, but I get some every now and again just to post on the page. You got to go follow 6 Fat Daddy now on Instagram. I done talked about all this stuff. It's hard for me to sit down and make a YouTube video because it does take time, and I've been real lazy with them, but trying to stay up with it. But like I said, man, once the road come on, that's when you know money is about to be. As a matter of fact, June or July, I say that June or July, that tight time frame when I expect inflation to hit the hardest. Because you got so much pent up demand too. Inflation gonna go crazy. Like Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, they literally told us that they raising their prices. They said that when they just released their earnings reports, like a couple days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. Last week maybe, I don't know when. So these companies know it's coming. You got to invest accordingly. That's all it is to it, man. Inflation and interest rates. 10-year note, like, ain't much else to it. I'm just investing as if all that stuff gonna happen, which it higher probability, and you still get great rewards. So it doesn't have to be high risk, high reward, like with crypto and all this crazy stuff. I love cryptocurrency. I like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I invest probably like 50 a month into those. Mostly been Ethereum lately, but that pretty much wraps up what I've been doing the last month for real. And that's just what I'll be doing for the next month or two. I've been buying real heavy into all these areas that we just talked about, all these industries. It's just that simple. Just buy it, let it sit. Summertime come out, just sell it, and I'll probably be up double or triple my investment. We'll see. I'll keep y'all updated. So I'm in a real good mood right now. I just finished eating my mozzarella sticks. You know, I get busy with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I got a whole bunch of, I can't tell people what to buy. So I'm gonna tell you what I got a lot of. I got a lot of Diamondback Energy contracts. That's FANG, F-A-N-G, $100 strikes. I got contracts that expire in June, September, and January 2022. I have a lot of XLE. That's basically an ETF for the oil, like energy industry type stuff. I got contracts on them that expire mid-May. $55. It's usually like $55 to $57 or $60 strike prices. I got the camera all in my face. I got contracts on them that expire mid-May, September, January 2022, and March 2023. Why I keep doing that with the camera? I don't know what's going on. But then also, I got like one or two 2023 contracts on the year 2023, $85 strike price on Citigroup Bank. And then I also have Wells Fargo. I can't remember what the strike price is on that, but definitely out of the money, the year 2023. So I'm basically getting the market time to benefit from raised rates. I'm getting the market time to benefit from Fed bond tapering. So the bond tapering is just where the Fed stopped pumping that $120 billion a month into the bond market. So like we talked about in my last video or my second last video, when you buy bonds that raise the price, so the rates decrease. When the Fed stopped pumping $120 billion into the bond market, that's a big supply that's gone. So now the demand for them going to decrease. So when bond prices decrease, the rates increase. So I'm just gonna sit on that stuff, let it make money. I'm definitely willing to continue buying because like XLE just been dipping. So whenever it's having red days or back-to-back red days or a big red day, I'm definitely buying. I got a lot into it. I don't remember what, and I'm definitely down between like probably total. I'm probably down total like 30 or 40%, but my mindset was when I first started buying, it was not at support. Right now, it's everything that I just said, FANG, XLE, Citigroup Bank, they are all below the 50-day moving average. Now, you know me, I like to buy at the 50-day moving average. But you can't buy at the 50-day moving average all the time. It's not always gonna be at the 50-day. And sometimes you just gotta get in. So when I first started buying XLE, FANG, all that stuff, they wasn't at the 50-day moving average. I caught them in the middle of a pullback. So sometimes you gotta buy, you gotta say, all right, look, it's not at support right now, but do I believe that by the time between now and the expiration date, I can make money off this contract? If the answer is yes, then you buy. You anticipate a pullback, so you keep money on the side. You continue to dollar cost average into your positions. So had I not been dollar cost averaging into my positions, had I just threw a lump sum in there, I'd probably be down like 80, 90% on my XLE stuff because James been getting punished because you got rising cases in like India and all that stuff. But you got vaccines out there, like the market really shouldn't care as much about it as it do. But that's neither here nor there. I don't decide that. I just buy. And it's crazy because I was about to put like 2,000-3,000 in a day, but in the group chat we were talking, we were like, boys like, look, just buy and we're gonna chill. Hand say he kicking his feet up, he just relaxing watching the market today. He just gonna let everything ride. But I did buy, I probably put like, I don't know, 400 or 500 more into XLE. And if Citigroup Bank drop anymore, I'm gonna buy some more of that. 2023. Just let it roll like that, man. When stuff get at or below the 50-day, I went heavier at the 50-day because I ain't think XLE was gonna break the 50-day, but it did. So then I was like, ooh, like, all right, cool. I got a whole lot of money into this, so when it do bounce, I'm gonna be all right. So I had to tell myself, it just broke the trend. Now I gotta wait. I have to sit and let it settle down. So I'm gonna give it like another day or two, but I'm very tempted to just throw it in there. So we'll see what happens, man. I keep y'all updated. Hopefully I get another video out in at least another like a week or two. You got CPI coming out May 12th. So I think that's gonna really kick it off. Like I said earlier, I think I said earlier how energy was up like 22% inflation. Inflation was like 22% on energy services. Gasoline was like 20% or vice versa, something like that. Overall, they expected 2.5, got 2.6. That's why tech stuff been going back up. Cryptocurrency, that's like a perfect scenario for crypto, high growth, all that kind of stuff. You get moderately high inflation, so you obviously devaluing your dollar, and then it's like, well, inflation ain't crazy high, so we can the market safe, bond market look all right. Let me go throw my money in crypto. So that's just a breakdown how all that stuff is going. But definitely a little bonus for the day. I appreciate you sticking around and do your whole like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I apologize for the long rant. But go make some money, man. Like learn the trends, watch my previous videos. Ask me questions if you got them. I'm on Instagram at 6fatdaddy9, and we'll see what happens. Cause I'm gonna let y'all know whether I do good or bad. I keep Instagram updated. It's hard to update the YouTube channel so much, but I keep the Instagram updated. Let them know how much the accounts increasing, decreasing, all that stuff. Well, I get like a general statement here and there, but go make some money, man. Stop playing with people on the internet and all that crazy stuff. Stop chasing trends. Stop being so easily influenced, because the tortoise beat the hare. I always say that the tortoise beat the hare. So that's how I invest, man. I'm the tortoise. They used to call me Turtle back in the day. I'm gonna get out of here for real, man. See, my mozzarella sticks got me amped up, but I'm about to go finish watching my videos and get right for the night.